Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top 10 players of Fortnite in the world. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Mero. Who is the best Fortnite player? Mero is a player who has only been active since 2020 but has already managed to move 7 times between different esports organizations. Most recently, he resigned to Team New Age. Mero took home first place in the Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 Champion Series, kicking off an amazing run of results. In Chapter 2, Mero played alongside Bugga and Moose, winning the 2022 Grand Royale. As the chapter's end event, this win means a lot. Heading in Chapter 3, Mero went from strength to strength. The players' results in Chapter 3 started well. First, he and Bugga won the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS, adjusting well to the duos format. In Season 2, they pulled third. In Season 3, second. These are insanely stable results. No matter how the game changes, these two seem to be at the absolute pinnacle. 2. Bugga. Bugga came out on top of the first Fortnite World Cup. His results dipped a little following, but since then he's came back in a big way. Playing with Mero, Bugga has become the player to beat in his region. These feats deserve a spot as one of the best Fortnite players in 2022. Bugga's performance at the Fortnite World Cup was something else. He finished up Chapter 2 with a win at the Grand Royale. That was followed by first Pulse in Chapter 3 Season 1. Even with major new chapter changes, Bugga stayed on top. He then took third in the next season, and second in Season 3. Like with Mero, this is incredibly consistent. Bugga has won one of the top competitions to end Chapter 2, the major competition of Chapter 1, and he's dominating the FNCS in Chapter 3. This is an insane run. 3. Reeks. Reeks is one of the biggest names around in Chapter 2. Alongside Arkram, he was part of the team that came in first at multiple FNCS alongside the recent Grand Royale in the second chapter. This definitely makes him one of the best Fortnite players in 2022. Moving into playing as a duo, Reeks remained strong. He won duo events alongside Epic Whale like the DreamHack Open. Across Chapter 3 he's moved to playing with Reet, with some strong recent results. He took home second place at the Chapter 3 Season 2 FNCS. That's alongside second at the final FNCS of Chapter 2. He's been killing it in smaller competitions too. 4. Malibuca. Malibuca is one of the more recent additions to the best Fortnite players in 2022. The player has been active since 2021. A year isn't the longest time, but he's marked himself out as one of the top rising stars. The player was part of a duo that won the Gamers 8 LAN. This wasn't an FNCS event, but it did bring some of the top players together in a LAN format. This was a match with Epic Whale, but Malibuca has excelled with other partners too. 5. Epic Whale. Epic Whale has been one of the most consistent Fortnite players lately. He was initially catapulted to the top tiers of the game after the Fortnite World Cup. He took home third in the solos of that tournament. In Chapter 2, he was been part of a dominating trio with the 2 players from 100 Thieves or with Reef, although Epic himself is part of Energy. 6. Janice. Janice competes in the Europe region primarily, which is one of the most popular regions for the top pro talent. It's hard to stand out here, but Janice has managed it. Janice and Vadil have catapulted to the top in Europe lately. They took home the top spot at a difficult Chapter 3 Season 3 FNCS final. That's along with some decent placements at the Grand Royale in 5th. They aren't as stable as the other players higher on this list. However, Janice definitely stands out for current players. 7. Vadil. Vadil is the second half of Janice's duo that have really risen to the top of the pack lately. Like Janice, he's won Chapter 3 Season 3's FNCS for Europe. That's along with coming fourth at the Grand Royale. The player has been active since late 2019, and currently plays with Wave Esports. Alongside winning the Season 3 FNCS finals, Vadil has taken the top spot in Cash Cups since, showing he's one of the best Fortnite players in 2022. 8. Commandment. Commandment is a North American player. He's been associated with TSM off and on, and has had some results in Chapter 3. The player won Chapter 3 Season 3 FNCS, showing an amazing improvement. This result didn't come from nowhere, but it's their first major win in a while. In Season 2, he came in 50th, but did manage 8th in Chapter 3 Season 1. The earlier results were playing with Moose. Now he's playing with Avery. The players has hit new heights. 9. Avery. Avery is the second part of the Commandment duo that took Chapter 3 Season 3. In Season 2, he came in 8th playing with Moose. This was a major improvement from the season before, where they hit 42nd. This shows a pretty dramatic rise in results for Avert. If the player can keep this performance up with Commandment, the duo will be a force to be reckoned with. 10. Reet. Reet comes in here on the best Fortnite players even with some mixed recent results. The player took the top spot at the Grand Royale for the end of Chapter 2. As with others here, this marks him as one of the best players of that period of the game. In the second season, Reet came in second with another great performance. Now in Chapter 3 Season 3, his duo slipped to 11th. These are still strong finish though, and Reet is definitely a player to watch. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.